Okay. It's a bit of a delay. Are we working? That's what I need to know. This is attempt number 4. It's pretty ridiculous. Seems to be good there. Seems to be good over here. I dropped the bit rate, which I think was in excess of my current internet. So we'll treat this as the actual. We'll treat this as the one. So see a little bit of a different background. You see a weird title, The Salty Mustache, which is an idea that I had because I've been wanting to get back on here. So here I am. I'm not going to get into anything tonight because I go to work in 9 hours. I want to get a good night's sleep. This connection situation, I'll have to learn how to resolve. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'll figure it out. There's got to be a way. If I have to pay $10 extra a month to upgrade, I guess that's what I'll have to do. But anyway, the salt on my mustache is of my own creation, so to speak. And for the sake of personal therapy, for the sake of testimony, for the sake of edification, all those reasons. With words of peace and words of hope. That's what I hope and expect to bring in this series known as The Salty Mustache. I have to be very careful. Because if I were to use this as a method or means to complain, to rant, well, I wouldn't be accomplishing my heart's desire. If you're wondering, yes, I am sitting on a bouncy ball. This is the extent of my furniture. Oh yes, and that guy right there. Yeah, right there. Beanbag chair. Yes, that is my 2 pieces of sitting furniture that I own. $356 subscribers, 1 concurrent viewer. I don't know who you are. But of all the years I've been doing this, and all the gaps of time in between streams, somehow I managed to always have 1. So I don't know who you are, but thank you. (2022), and like I said, I'm not really going to get into anything tonight. 2022, and really just the last 3 months, of 2022. the experience of my life what I went through in those 3 months exceeded my worst nightmares. In the ways that matter. I've had some pretty crazy nightmares in my life involving death and horrible things. You know what people say. It could always be worse, and it'll get better, and all kinds of tongue-in-cheek or quippy sayings that people have to tell others. Some truth in those sorts of statements. I'm going to do my best to, as I work through this series of the Salty Mustache, which will last God only knows how long, I'm going to try to avoid such things, provide, like I said, edification to myself and others. I have learned that in the context of my experiences over the last 3 months, they are not uncommon. They're actually so common and because of that commonness and how I looked at this 6 months ago, I can say I was out of touch with a very prevalent problem in society. Well, I'm learning. I am learning. So, this short introduction, I pray that I can provide you over time some value, things learned, and we'll go together in the journey for those willing to walk along. I hate connection problems. Anyway, I desire peace and hope to be the overarching heart of this series. Kindness, forgiveness, and edification. So before we have another connection problem, I'll leave on that note. God's peace to you. God's peace to me. Let us trust in the Lord with all of our hearts. In Jesus' name.